Qatar builds its first ultra-low energy villa or passive house in a project that hopes to pave the way for more sustainable properties to be built in the Middle East. Our correspondent from the Middle East, Clem Orhaliza, reports.
Qatar has built its first ultra-low energy villa, which property developers say uses at least 50% less electricity and water compared to a conventional home.
The villa is a passive house property, a building designed to have a super insulated, airtight interior that requires little energy for cooling, especially useful in Qatar's hot and arid climate. Those behind the building say this will substantially lower the property's energy consumption and pave the way for more sustainable properties to be built in the region. Head of the sustainability at QGBC and the project supervisor, Dr. Alex Amato, said Qatar's humid climate makes it difficult to build green properties and cooling systems. But by building a passive house, he hoped to prove that it's possible to keep the homes cool using less energy even in the country's scorching summer.
The climate in Qatar is an extremely difficult one to deal with, not only because we have extreme temperatures here, but we also, for part of that hot season, have very high humidity as well. So basically it's this super insulated, super airtight envelope and this application in Qatar is really the concept, the primary concept that we're testing.
Amato added that building a passive house costs 16% more than a conventional property, but builders must take into account that initial costs for a prototype property will always be higher. The sustainable villa has increased insulation, triple glazing on all windows and glass doors, and sunshading devices on ceilings. Low energy lamps and light control systems improve efficiency through automated controls that switch off lights when rooms are unoccupied or being used during the day.
The project is now in a 6-month testing period to compare the energy performance of the two villas, where both houses will remain empty until autumn 2013. The villas will then be occupied by 2 families to compare energy use in a real-life scenario, with the developers ultimately hoping to demonstrate the merits of living in sustainable homes. Reporting from the Middle East Bureau, this is Clement Orhaliza for Eagle News, Evening Edition.